you've ever overshared details of your life, whether in person or on social media, and later felt vulnerable or regretful, this text is crafted for you. You might be wondering why people seem less interested, or perhaps feel like your words are not being valued as they should be. Welcome, my family, to an extraordinary excursion where we will investigate 7 significant Islamic life examples on why keeping down specific insights concerning your life is savvy. Today, we expect to engage you with astuteness that won't just safeguard your own space, yet in addition improve your cooperations with others. Insha'Allah, toward the finish of this conversation, you will comprehend the strong effect of carefulness and security showed by our confidence, driving you to a more quiet and regarded life. In this way, find a peaceful spot and go along with me as we investigate these important lessons that are more significant today than any other time. As we set out on this excursion, we should initially recognize the significance of careful correspondence in Islam. Keep in mind, the words we pick and the subtleties we offer can shape our connections and our profound way. We should figure out how to convey all the more actually, protecting the embodiment of our confidential lives while cultivating more grounded, more significant associations. In this way, we should begin. Lesson 1. The power of silence. In our high-speed reality where sharing everything about the standard, the ethicalness of quietness, is significantly underestimated, mirroring the insight of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who educated us, whoever put stock in Allah and the last day ought to talk beneficial things or stay quiet. This example resounds profoundly inside our Islamic lessons. This significant hadith offers a pivotal knowledge into the pith of our collaborations. Quietness here isn't the simple shortfall of commotion, it's a functioning, careful limitation. About deciding to keep down words are improved left implicit, estimating our discourse cautiously, and understanding the significant effect our words can have on others and on ourselves. This guidance compels us to reflect deeply on our choice of words, to speak only when our contributions are constructive or uplifting. It reminds us that words can heal or hurt, build or destroy. By valuing silence, we honor the wisdom of our faith, showing respect not only to those around us, but also to ourselves. Furthermore, this hadith highlights that choosing silence can be an act of worship, drawing us closer to Allah. When we choose to either voice goodness or uphold silence, we are practicing a form of spiritual discipline that affirms our belief in Allah and the last day. Thus, let us embrace the power of silence. Let our words be few but filled with kindness, wisdom, and truth. When we choose to remain silent, let it be a deliberate act of respect, understanding, and deep faith. In embracing silence, we don't merely seek to be quiet. We aim to be wise, patient, and considerate, recognizing the profound impact of our words and the powerful silence that envelops them. This lesson is not just about how we communicate. It's about shaping our character, deepening our compassion, and strengthening our faith. Lesson 2. The strength of self-control. In the immense span of Islamic lessons, one subject reverberations with resounding lucidity, the strength of restraint or tahammul. An idea goes past simple discipline. It is a fight, a battle that happens inside the most profound openings of our being, a battle against our nafs, our cravings. In any case, what's the significance here to control our longings? Is it simply about opposing enticement, about keeping ourselves the delights from getting life? Or is there a more profound, more significant importance to it? According to in the Quran, Allah, and concerning the person who fears remaining before his master and limits the spirit from his longing, then, at that point, for sure, heaven will be his shelter. This refrain isn't simply an order, yet a commitment, an encouraging sign for the people who endeavor to control their cravings. Self-control is about understanding our desires, recognizing their power over us, and harnessing that power for our spiritual growth. It's about making conscious choices, choosing what is right over what is easy. It's about standing firm in the face of temptation, about holding on to our faith even when the world around us is pulling us in a different direction. But self-control is not just about restraint, it's also about action. It's about channeling our desires in a way that brings us closer to Allah. It's about using our desires as a catalyst for positive change, for personal growth, for spiritual enlightenment. Moreover, self-control is a journey, a path that leads us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship with Allah. It's a journey that requires courage, determination, and above all, faith. It's a journey that promises the ultimate reward, paradise. Along these lines, let us start this excursion of discretion. Allow us to endeavor to control our cravings, to outfit their power for our profound development. Allow us to recall that the strength of poise isn't just about opposing enticement, however, about embracing our confidence, about taking a stab at heaven. What's more, let us generally recall that Allah is with us on this excursion, directing us, supporting us, and remunerating us for our endeavors. Lesson 3: The virtue of patience. In our ceaseless quest for individual and profound development, persistence, or sabr, remains as a vital Islamic uprightness profoundly woven into the texture of our lives. The Quran praises this temperance, expressing, "O you who have accepted, look for help through persistence and supplication. To be sure, Allah is with the patient." However, seeing genuine persistence reaches out a long ways past the demonstration of delaying. In the lessons of Islam, tolerance is a functioning condition of perseverance, a significant nature of the heart, and a discipline of the spirit. It oversees how we behave during the pause and how we answer life's hardships. When confronted with difficulties or vulnerabilities, tolerance fills in as our safeguard. It is our relentless confidence, our immovable confidence in Allah's heavenly arrangement. It exemplifies our peaceful flexibility and our quiet supplications. Notwithstanding, persistence is everything except latent. It requires a cognizant work to line up with Allah's will, tolerating His declarations with lowliness and elegance. It includes a constant inner jihad against depression, fretfulness, and uncertainty, changing our preliminaries into wins. Patience also encompasses self-control, restraining from sinful actions, curbing our desires, and managing our emotions, such as anger. It teaches us to be patient with others, offering kindness and forgiveness even when wronged, reflecting the compassionate nature of our faith. Most importantly, patience is a spiritual journey towards Allah. It is a path marked by both challenges and blessings, where each step taken in sabr brings us closer to divine rewards. Allah's presence is felt in the struggles, in the prayers, and even in the silent tears of those who are patient. Therefore, let us embrace and cultivate this essential virtue as we navigate through life's complexities. Let patience and prayer be our guides, constantly reminding us that Allah's support is ever present. For truly, embracing patience is not just adopting a virtue. It is committing to a way of life that brings us nearer to Allah and to the peace He promises. Lesson 4: The wisdom of privacy. In our investigation of Islamic qualities, security arises not just as a right yet as a significant obligation, a holy trust implanted inside the lessons of Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, harmony arrive, exhorted, "A decent piece of somebody's Islam is his letting be what doesn't concern him." This significant direction stretches out past a straightforward counsel. It embodies a profound philosophical and otherworldly ethos that shapes how we carry on with our lives. In any case, what's the significance here to let be what doesn't concern us? Is it just about keeping away from tattle and pointless talking? Or does it dive further into a more significant insight? Privacy, according to this hadith, involves a deliberate focus on our own spiritual journey, acknowledging that each person treads a distinct path defined by individual experiences, choices, and faith. It's about honoring the sanctity of this personal journey, not only for ourselves, but for everyone around us. This teaching pushes us to introspect, to contemplate our actions, thoughts, and intentions. It guides us to be considerate with our words, choosing to speak only when necessary and sharing only what is constructive. It underscores the significant impact our words and deeds have on ourselves and our community. Furthermore, this hadith illuminates that privacy isn't solely about what we reveal. It's equally about what we decide to keep to ourselves. It teaches us that not every aspect of our lives needs to be disclosed. Lesson 5. The beauty of forgiveness. In the embroidery of human feelings, pardoning or maghfirah emanates as a significant, encouraging sign and recovery. The Quran perfectly verbalizes this ethicalness, and let them acquittal and disregard. Would dislike that Allah ought to pardon you? Yet the pith of pardoning stretches out a long ways past a simple, thoughtful gesture. A heavenly property lifts our otherworldly association with Allah. Pardoning is in many cases seen as a demonstration that benefits others, permitting us and them to get away from the hold of hatred and outrage. However, in the hug of Islamic lessons, it accomplishes more prominent profundity. Pardoning is a groundbreaking excursion that carries us nearer to the heavenly, setting others free from their mistakes, as well as freeing ourselves from the weights of hatred, the chains of outrage, and the shadows of hard feelings. It holds nothing back from harmony, love, and empathy. This virtue also encompasses self-forgiveness. It involves acknowledging our own faults, learning from them, and actively striving to improve. Self-forgiveness teaches us to treat ourselves with the same kindness, compassion, and understanding that we strive to offer others, recognizing our human imperfections and our continuous growth. Lesson 6. The importance of gratitude. In the ensemble of life, appreciation or shukr plays a song that reverberates with concordance and harmony. It is a basic piece of a devotee's life, a goodness that is well established in the lessons of Islam. Allah says in the Quran, "And recollect when your ruler broadcasted, on the off chance that you are appreciative, I will most likely increment you in favor. However, assuming you deny without a doubt, my discipline is extreme." Yet what does it genuinely intend to be thankful? Appreciation is something beyond a sensation of gratefulness. It is a mentality, an outlook, a lifestyle. It is tied in with perceiving the favors that Allah has gave to us, both of all shapes and sizes. It is tied in with recognizing His benevolence, His liberality, His adoration. It is tied in with seeing the excellence in each second, the illustration in each preliminary, the gift in each difficulty. But gratitude is not just about acknowledging our blessings. It is also about expressing our thanks to Allah, about showing our appreciation through our words, our actions, our deeds. It is about using our blessings to do good, to help others, to spread kindness and love. It is about living our lives in a way that reflects our gratitude, our faith, our love for Allah. Lesson 7. The journey of self-improvement. In the tremendous scene of life, there lies a way more unfamiliar, the way of personal development. Islam urges us to initiate this excursion, to better our deeds as well as to refine our personality. The Prophet Muhammad, harmony arrive, said, "The absolute best devotee to confidence is the person who is best in moral person." However, what does it genuinely intend to be the most incredible and moral person? Personal development with regards to Islam isn't just about procuring information or abilities. It's tied in with developing temperances, supporting a respectable person, and endeavoring to be our best selves. It's tied in with recognizing our blemishes, gaining from our mix-ups, and continually endeavoring to move along. As we close this excursion through these 7 significant examples from Islam, we welcome you to think about these lessons. Keep in mind, these illustrations are not just about figuring out Islam. They're tied in with grasping ourselves, about self-awareness and profound illumination. So we leave you with these inquiries. What steps will you take today to initiate this travel of personal development? How might you apply these examples in your everyday existence? How might these lessons change your personality, your connections, your association with Allah? We trust this conversation has motivated you to reflect, to learn, and to develop. Assuming you found esteem in this investigation, we welcome you to dive further into a greater amount of our substance. We have a lot more bits of knowledge, reflections, and examples to impart to you. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We look forward to continuing this journey of discovery, growth, and enlightenment with you. Until next time, may peace be upon you.